Hey guys, what is going on? This is Chris and Anthony here, back with our daily help. We didn't do a lineup yesterday or any research for you guys yesterday for a video, so we do apologize for that. Um, anyway, we'll do a little bit of a recap from last night. I know we didn't do a video, but we still did pretty good. So, and then we'll be looking ahead to today's main slate for March 12th. So. I didn't play yesterday. I wasn't available for certain reasons. Hey, Anthony did play on our premium page, and he got a 290 and a 280, so both of them cashed 50-50, 280, and the GPP got a 290. So, yeah, pretty good night on our premium page. So if you want to go through your GPP lineup real quick.
Yeah, 290, we didn't break 300. That's kind of disappointing, but really on the slate, it wasn't too bad. There weren't too many high scores. A lot of guys kind of dudded. So just, through this lineup here, Dragic, I felt like, when Wade got announced out that there was going to have to be a few guys stepping up for the Heat, Dragic being the main one. I wish he would have done better. Even in an overtime effort, he still only got 31 points. But, he at least hit value for us. Jeff Teague, he's kind of just quietly been going about his business, getting 5 to 6 times value night in, night out for about a week now. So I'll keep on playing him here and there. Booker, I felt like he had a good shot here, even against the Warriors, the best team in the NBA. I knew he was going to have to be out on the court and throwing up a lot of shots for them. That's how they are successful. They actually gave the Warriors a run for their money tonight, but. Then moving on to KCP, we don't like to take him a lot. He's definitely a GPP pick. I feel like sometimes I get a feel for when to pick him. In a little game like this where he's going to punk the Sixers, I felt like it was an easy matchup for him. Batum, he's been very consistent for us lately. He drew a pretty easy matchup against Houston, pretty soft defense. I wish he could have done even better, but the game became a little bit of a blowout there. He still got really good value, so I'll take that. Hollis Thompson, he was going to have to be starting today because there's just so many people out. Covington left on a stretcher the night before, so they were pretty hurt on the forward front. So I knew that he was going to have to step it up. I wish he would have been more successful. He did play a huge amount of minutes, but wasn't very effective in a tough matchup against Detroit. Davis, I felt like I had to get some of these big guys in here. Out of all of them tonight, I felt like he was going to be the one to go off. He didn't quite even hit his value, but he still got enough points there that he helped me out a lot. That's basically what I knew I had to get from him. Draymond, I wish he would have done a little bit better here, but still not too bad. Not many of the Warriors even did, tremendous tonight. So, I was happy to get 35 from him. Solid. Maurice Spates actually got like 42 or something.
Yeah, wow.
Way cheaper, obviously, but who really saw that coming? And then the big disappointment on the night, but I think a lot of people had him, so it didn't really hurt me too much. But Jokic, 8.5 points. He did his rookie foul trouble dance, so. That's
him and Gortat got into foul trouble, so
yeah, it kind of neutralized each other. But Laverne got in there, but then he got hurt, and then Nurkic was in there as well. But there was really nothing to be gained from that game in center front.
No, for the most part, it wasn't too exciting of a game. Anyway, on your 280, you had John Wall. He only got 37. That's not good at all.
Yeah, super. Yeah, I think it had the best over under on the day and the spread and everything. But I mean, star like that, you expect him to do more.
He had Josh Richardson. He was your punt play yesterday. He didn't do too much here today. You think he'd do a little more since Wade was out, but
that was my thought. That was my thought process there. But yeah.
And then
Leonard you just knew he was going to have to go off. Yeah, Harris, little bit disappointing. He still basically hit value, but I was hoping for more against a really easy matchup in Philadelphia. They just didn't really need him too much, so they let some other guys get in there. And Williams, he basically had the best DVP on the day. I feel like so.
Yeah, not many people had him, which is surprising. I
Very
mean,
surprising. If you're not going to have, maybe top half of the league power forward
mhm,
against, the worst defense for power forwards.
yeah. Yeah, I didn't do lineups, but I saw that matchup, and I was like, Williams is gonna go off, and I
Yeah,
mean, he got 32. I was looking, and I think he had like 24 real points in the third quarter. And I was like, wow, Williams could go off for 45, 50, but
yeah.
I don't know what happened. They didn't really
Well,
play
you
him.
said it. You said it yourself. I mean, I thought he was going to go higher owned. That's why I didn't put him in GBP. I thought he
Hmm.
was the obvious cash play. And,
Yeah,
I thought he was just going to be too high owned. I wanted to try to find somebody else who was going to go off for me. Um,
yeah.
having him would have really
It's
helped me out
weird.
too.
Yeah, sometimes the obvious plays, like the other day, you had Whiteside against an easy Milwaukee defense.
Hmm.
Sometimes the obvious plays are not well owned, and um, you put T. That's funny. You put Teague in a 50-50. He was 1% owned, so that probably helped a little bit there. Um,
Yeah.
Definitely not
Uh,
a 50-50 play there though. For the most
um,
usually, but against Memphis,
yeah.
yeah, because there's no Conley,
That's
so
that's
yeah, I get
exactly
it.
what. Yeah, there was
Yeah,
no opposition. He's going to go up against Briante Weber.
yeah, and McCollum or yeah, so yeah, so overall, yeah, I mean you cash on both of them, so definitely cannot complain about that. I will be back at it though. Me and Anthony will be back at it today for the 4 game slate. If you have not checked out our premium page or our regular page, go on over there and check it out. As usual, we will have the comment section, the link in the comment section. Click on either one of those, and we'll get you all set up. So yeah, definitely try and go on over to that premium page. $10 a week, 30 for the month, and it's only 40 for the rest of the regular season because there's not much time left. So yeah, get on over there while you can and make some money. Um, so yeah, pretty good night last night. Anyway, we will move on to today's slate. Only 4 games today. Sundays usually, are pretty quiet. So you got the early game with the Clippers and the Cavaliers, so that should be a good one to watch. But anyway, we got
it's
the
just not
4.
going to fit on this slate, apparently.
Yeah, yeah, that stinks. That'd be a good one to target because some of these are, good team against a terrible team. So.
I don't like how Fanduel tries to squeeze 2 slates out of this.
Hmm.
It is a
Yeah,
little early in the day. That's the only reason.
yeah. So, so yeah, let's get into our 4 game slate. So, there's no over and unders on any of these as we speak. So, but we'll give you kind of a gist of what we think it's going to be. For the most part, we're pretty accurate. So, all right, we got Indiana and Atlanta. I say about 203, 204. Atlanta not the fastest team out there. Probably Atlanta, probably by about 3 or 4. So I think it should be, for the most part, a pretty good game.
Hmm.
So who are you liking in this one?
I might go back to Teague here.
I was just gonna say that. Yep.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty solid play.
Yeah, $6,400. I mean, if you look at his line for the last 3 or 4 games, 39, 38, 28, and 36. So yeah, 39 against the Clippers, 38 against Utah. Yeah, he's faced some pretty hard teams, and he's been pretty productive. So yeah, I do like Jeff Teague.
Yeah, and if you look to, the Hawks have not been allowing any points to point guards. They've been really shutting them down. So it just seems like Teague will probably have some pretty tough defense on Hill. Hill's not the greatest point guard there is out there. So I think Teague even gets defensive stats here. He gets those peripheral stats, which are really going to help him out on his line.
Yeah, definitely. Who else is there? Do you like Ellis against Kyle Korver?
I don't mind Ellis too much here. I'm looking through the slate, and there's not a whole lot of shooting guard plays that I really like today. So I may put Ellis in there. He has been covering his value nicely. So
He has a pretty. If you look for a pretty hard matchup against the Hawks, so the Hawks are the 5th best team against shooting guards. But on a night like this, if
yeah,
it's going to be a close game, it could go in overtime. Who knows? He's been really hot, so yeah. I mean,
out of all the choices out there, I mean,
Yeah.
depending on your price range that you're looking for a guy,
Yeah, I mean, even if you look at him, he's played Cleveland, he's played San Antonio, he's played Dallas, really good against shooting guard, but he's came through, so he's been really consistent. So there you go.
yeah, he has it in him to be aggressive, and a
Hmm.
game like this, he might have to be. So
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, should be a pretty close game, so they're gonna need him quite a bit. On the flip side, Paul George, I don't mind Paul George tonight. I mean, there's not many big guys out there, so you're gonna go with George.
I think I like spending up on him more than the alternative tonight. So yeah, this kind of game, he's going to have to be stepping up here. Um,
Hmm.
I it may sound crazy here, but as a lower price punt type of contrarian play, I really don't mind Bazemore here either. I think he's in a decent spot at 4,900. He can cover his value easily. Paul, still a pretty good defender here, but Bazemore might surprise people. I think he's just a contrarian GPP play. I'm not going to put him in my cash lineups by any means.
Yeah, it seems like always on these small slates, we have that cheap guy. That one time I had Porter. Last time we had Kent Bazemore, and actually panned out against Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, sorry, not against. Sorry, against Toronto.
Yeah.
Who knows? I mean, Utah bad game, Toronto good game, Memphis bad game. Maybe this is his good game. Who knows? $4,900 could be a punt play in a GPP definitely. So,
Mm-hmm.
Paul Millsap, I think he had a pretty good game last night. Not 37, not too bad. Price for me is he should be around 73, $7,400.
Mm-hmm.
He's not putting up $7,800 numbers. But do you like him tonight? Dirk Nowitzki, I think he killed Indiana. I think he killed them earlier yesterday.
Yeah,
So
Dirk had David Lee did have a pretty good game too. I think also.
yeah,
So yeah, maybe Indiana's a little tired down there. I wouldn't mind taking him. If you want to spend up on a power forward, he might be one of the better options tonight.
yeah. Dirk had 30 points and 5 rebounds, so he definitely destroyed them. The only kind of difference between Dirk and Paul Millsap likes to go in low and attack you. As we know, Dirk is a pull up and a fadeaway kind of guy. So I don't know if that's the only thing is maybe Indiana can't guard. Like the shooting power. What I mean, maybe they can guard inside against the guys that just try and get in the paint. If that made any sense right there.
No, definitely, yeah. I mean, they got some trees down there. With Mahimi, Hill, and Turner.
Mm-hmm.
They got some big bodies out there. So they
That's the
definitely
only bad thing.
guard the post. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's Millsap's play style. So is he really gonna have a good opportunity out there?
Yeah, like I said, as we know, Dirk likes to, he can shoot anywhere, but Millsap is just an inside person, and like you said, they have some pretty good people down low. So that's the only bad thing about Millsap is, he doesn't shoot anywhere besides in the paint for the most part. So that's the only concerning thing for me. So,
Mm-hmm.
Do you like Miles Turner, or is he?
He's been really underachieving for me lately. I mean, he had a decent showing here. It looks like the past couple games, but
$4,900, man.
he's a punt play. If I think I honestly would rather like to spend up somewhere else, but maybe he's turning the ship around here.
Yeah. I mean, he had 25 and 24. Maybe he's coming back. Who knows? But I don't know
Even
if I
then,
can.
he's still
Yeah.
only getting you 5 times value. So, like I said, it's really like a punt play here. It's not
Mm-hmm.
not something that you're going to feel confident with huge upside.
No. Um. Next, you got Al Horford and Ian Mahinmi. Do you like any of those guys? As we know, the Hawks are terrible against centers, so maybe you want to take Mahinmi.
Yeah, if you're looking for a lower price guy, maybe Mahimi, but I think
Hawks
the
are
guy.
I was going to say the Hawks are the fifth worst team against centers, so maybe
Yeah, but
Jordan Hill. No,
I don't think I really would go that route either.
no.
Around that price range too, I think I like Robin Lopez a little bit better tonight, but
Hmm.
that's just me.
Yeah, well, the good thing about Mahaney, I don't think he'll be that well owned, so maybe a GPP
Hmm.
play. If he gets you, 28 to 30, boom, there you go.
If you need those extra few $100s, then not a bad route to go.
Yeah, definitely risky, not a cash game play. So,
Hmm.
um, is there anyone else in this one?
I think that pretty much covers them all.
All right, so moving on, we got Sacramento and Utah. This probably is going to be probably about a 200 over and under, maybe 203, 204.
I think they still get maybe up to about 207, 208.
Yeah, probably around
It
there.
still is Sacramento.
hmm and they're going to be at home, so they're probably going to dictate the pace just a little. And if they were on the road in Utah, so um, who I don't mind Shelvin Mack. I don't mind him as a punt play, man. He's been pretty consistent.
Yeah, he's a bit of a
Um,
GPP punt here. I mean, 4,300. He's creeping up a little bit more than I want to take him at. You know what I'm saying? But if he can get
yeah,
you 33 again, I mean, that would be nice. But I don't know, pretty easy matchup. I think actually easier than Washington
yeah,
was.
definitely.
So yeah,
Um, do you
I
like
don't know if I want to take him
Darren?
in cash though.
Yeah, no, he's a GPP for sure. Derek Carlson, if he gets the start again at shooting guard, do you like him? I don't,
I'm probably not going to go that route, honestly, dude.
yeah. Um, yeah, as we know, Utah is pretty good at every single position. Um,
Yeah,
on the flip side, Rodney Hood, want to take a chance with him?
no.
Shooting guard against no.
Yeah, don't care.
I'm pretty sure
I think
last time they played, Hood had a pretty good game. I'm gonna go
I
look. It was 103 to 101.
I think it was
Sacramento
actually
won.
disappointing from Hood that night, but I
All
can't
right.
remember
Well, I'm just gonna go
exactly.
look it up real quick.
Yeah,
It was a pretty competitive game, so maybe overtime. That'd be pretty nice. Yeah, 103, 101. So I don't know if Boogie had a good one or not, but we'll see. Dun dun dun. Um, let me see. Oh yeah, Rudy Gay. I think he had a good game. I'm not sure, but
yeah. Hood had 15 and 3, so
Boogie
and
36 and
four
17.
turnovers too. So yeah, nothing too exciting there. It's a little bit of a false.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Uh,
All right, let me look at it here real quick. Yeah, Boogie 36 and 17. I
mhm.
think Rudy was out. No, Rudy was playing. Wow, interesting.
Yeah, they both went off actually.
Rudy 2 points, 12 rebounds. Rudy Gay 24 and 9. Who else did anything here?
Gordon Hayward did
21. Yeah, I don't mind Hayward
halfway
tonight.
decent.
I don't mind him.
No,
Um, I
gonna
don't
stay
see
away from
anyone
Hood
else.
though. Yeah,
I don't see anybody else here. Do you like
Trey Burke.
favors?
Trey Burke, bro. What the heck?
Yeah, right. No, that was random. That was when he was still playing a little bit. Now he's not really playing. So,
And
um,
if you look at it, he only got those 17 real points and 2 turnovers, so that's only 15 points. So no thanks.
no. Yeah, since then he doesn't even play. So, do you take a chance with Boogie tonight? He had a heck of a game last time out against
Yeah, I mean,
Utah.
how many guys on the board are gonna get you, 50, 60 points tonight?
Yeah, I mean, you have to have him in cash just because everyone's going to have him. I mean,
Hmm.
everybody will have Boogie, even though it's not the best matchup. I mean, there's no big guys out there besides Anthony, maybe Brook Lopez, but for the most part Cousins. So might have to get him.
And is there really, are you gonna get a stud, somewhat mid-range stud, type of lineup without going with a Boogie? I don't think you
hmm
really find tremendous value everywhere else on the
Yeah,
board without taking Cousins. So getting
and
him
I
doesn't
don't.
really get you that much more.
Yeah, and Cousins shouldn't. I mean, yeah, he's 11,000, but on a night like this when there are too many big studs, he shouldn't really kill your lineup. So
Hmm.
you should be able to get him in there pretty easily. So you got Derek Favors. Do you take a chance on him, or you're not going to attack him against Boogie?
I probably don't want to attack him against Boogie.
Mm-hmm.
How many guys do you really want to take a chance on going up against Boogie? Favors
Yeah.
might be one of the better ones, but I think Boogie's going to be pissed off that he he got suspended a game.
Yep.
And this might be one of those. I'm going to go out there and just bury whoever's in front of me.
Yeah, Gordon Hayward, $6,900. We haven't seen him that low in a long time. He's not been doing too good. I mean, yeah, he's still putting up pretty good points, but since Favors came back, he hasn't really been, the focal point. So, do you take a chance on Hayward, or would you avoid him?
Yeah, if you don't feel like spending up on two guys tonight, then spending down there might not be the worst route to go.
You like Rudy Gay?
Or do you like?
Oh,
Yeah, do you think he's going to repeat his
No.
performance against the Jazz, or he's going to dud like he did the other night, where everyone was like, "Oh,
No, I see.
out, you got to play Gay." I mean, we did it too. We said it. So
yeah, everybody said it all. Everybody was saying you got to play him. I mean, but no, I see about 28 to 30 tonight from him. I mean, that's not bad, but definitely not what we're looking for. So, I mean, with Boogie back, I don't know. Are you gonna play him?
Nah, I don't like him so much. I mean, honestly, I think the way it works here is that with Boogie in the lineup, he has pressure off of him. He kind of gets like sneaky value. It seems like he's not on a lot of people's radar, and then sometimes he goes off. But against Hayward, Hayward's a pretty decent defender, but yeah, I don't know. I think I'd rather play Hayward, honestly, because he's going to have to be the star for his team tonight, as opposed to Rudy.
Yep. Anyone else? I don't see anybody else. I really want to attack.
No.
Rondo. We didn't talk about Rondo, but
yeah, I'm going to fade Franklin.
Yep. There you go. Franklin. Who?
Franklin the Turtle. You never heard him called?
Oh, yeah. My bad. I thought you were talking about somebody else, but yeah. $8,300. I don't know if Mac's a good defender or not, but yeah, ever since Mac came over, Utah's went way up and against point guards.
Their defense is getting worse against point guards with him in there, actually.
So maybe a punt play Rondo, maybe.
$8,000 punt. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the only bad thing. All right.
I think I'd rather go with Russell.
Right. All right, we got our next game. We got Milwaukee and Brooklyn. This should be probably about 210, 212 maybe. And Milwaukee should be probably about 8 or 10 points here for Milwaukee. So
yeah, sounds about right.
Would you? Bayless had a pretty good game last time out. Would you go that way again? He's getting 40 minutes. He's playing the whole game. So
yeah, I think he's a decent GPP play here.
Would you take him over Mac?
Yeah, I think I'd honestly feel better that way.
Yeah, I mean, really easy matchup against Brooklyn. So
yeah, fake GPP play here is Sloan. Don't buy into that 40 point.
No, not against Milwaukee.
I know people, some people are saying like, oh, now that, MCW is out, Milwaukee is, gonna, you should attack them with point guards. Well, actually their defense has gotten better. So
yeah, I made that mistake with Dragic. So
yeah, that was, yeah. I'm not playing point guards against Milwaukee right now.
No, and definitely not Salone, a guy that's not good at all. So yeah. You got Middleton, still $7,900. I love him tonight, man.
This guy seems like a cheat code.
Wow, 79. Yeah, I'll take him. I don't really like any of these other Brooklyn Net guys here. Markel Brown, nope.
No.
None of those guys. You gonna take a chance on Giannis, or is he way too much?
I think he's a little pricey here tonight.
Yeah, he needs to get down back to 8.2 or 8.3. That's still pretty expensive, but.
I mean, he might go out there and eat against Brooklyn. I mean, he's not going to face very much defense here, but I don't really want to take him in this game where it's probably risky of a blowout here.
So they need Giannis. I mean, I still think he'll get you about 40, but maybe 43, 44, but that's a little below. And you got, we haven't mentioned him yet, but Carmelo coming against the Lakers, so I might
Mhm.
go with Carmelo. But next you got Thaddeus Young, really good game against Philly. Not a bad matchup here against Milwaukee. So
Yeah, I
you like
like that.
Thaddeus? Yeah. I don't mind Parker either. He's a
I
little
don't mind him.
expensive, but
Yeah, I think honestly Parker's going to go higher owned, but be not as good of a play. So.
yeah, I think Thaddeus Young has a little bit more points here tonight.
Hmm.
Just because in Milwaukee we know they have 4 or 5 different guys that can score. For the Nets, it's just usually Young and Lopez.
Hmm.
So yeah, the Bucks are the fourth worst team against power forwards for the season. They're 43 points, and the last 5 is 51. So yeah, they're really against power forwards. So definitely try and take Thaddeus Young. $6,900, really respectable right there. So and Brook Lopez, another really good matchup. He hasn't really been living up to that $8,700 price tag. You gonna take him, or you gonna just spend up to get Boogie?
I think this is the night that you would want to take Monroe.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that as well. I think Monroe's back in the starting lineup. I think
Hmm.
he was. Yeah, 36 points last time against New Orleans. As we know, terrible against centers. $6,800. He's not gonna break the bank. If you get you 35 points, you'll take it. So,
Yeah, I think he's a GPP play here tonight.
yep. Yeah, the Nets are the sixth worst team against centers. So yeah, I do like Monroe. Maybe a punt play, Miles Plumlee. He,
Whew.
yeah.
That's a big old punt right there.
I mean, hey, he only needs to get you 20 points, but I think you have to spend up on
Yeah.
your centers tonight.
Hmm.
So, anyone else from that one? Um,
Um, no, I think that's probably it.
all right. All right, we got our last one. We got New York and the Lakers. We probably got about a what, a 212, 215 over and under. Should be pretty high scoring.
Yeah.
In New York, probably by like 5 or something, 5 or 6. That's pretty generous. Maybe LA, but
Yeah, I think you might see LA get the spread here.
yeah. Russell, yeah, like you said earlier, love the dude. Um, I got a punt play. I don't know if I want to. Yeah, I don't know if I want to tell you who. You already know who it is. He burnt me last time, man. Anyway, we got Jordan Clarkson. He went down. Kobe came back and that killed him. He's out. Do you like sorry? Yeah, do you like Clarkson if Kobe's out?
uh, yeah. If Kobe's out, then I like him. I like him a lot. But if Kobe's in there, then not so
Mhm.
much. Yeah, that's just pretty much how it goes.
What about
I think Kobe is on track to play though.
ugh. See, it's just he's so up and down, and he's still $5,900. I mean, I don't know.
I
I don't
think
know if
on
I like.
DraftKings he's dropped a lot more significantly, but over here on FanDuel he's still not quite a value.
If it follows out, do you like Galloway or Sasa?
Mm-mm.
No. Well, maybe. I mean, they don't have a bad matchup against LA, but maybe in a GPP.
Sasha revenge game back in LA.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that. I don't mind him as a deep GPP play, but maybe only in one lineup. But
Kind
eh.
of hurt some people last time.
Yeah, he did. He was facing LA, pretty hard team. The good thing is he faced Phoenix, got you 30. Facing LA,
Hmm.
as we know, terrible defense. So maybe he'll go off. I think he will be pretty well owned tonight. So
Yeah.
if it follows out, so no secret really there. Next you got Carmelo. Price dropped a little bit. I love him tonight. Um,
Uh, yeah. Well, I don't know if I really love him, but
I don't mind him.
um,
I mean, easy
yeah,
matchup.
yeah. But still, I mean, he's basically 9,000.
I see about 45 tonight from him. I do.
Yeah, he's got an easy matchup against Lakers. Small forwards, they suck against them. But honestly, dude, still, I'm just kind of not super high on this guy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I like him, but we'll see. We'll see
I think
throughout
it's a
the
bit of a
day.
downward spiral here for him. I think you're going to see him start to plummet here.
Yep.
He's really taking a beating in the media. I'm pretty sure he got reprimanded by his owner and the front office for some of his
Well,
comments that were detrimental to the team. So
mhm.
basically not a good situation for Carmelo lately. So I don't know. I don't love him at all.
So what if it's weird how this happens, but let's say Kobe plays, does that step up Carmelo a little bit to play more aggressive?
Nope.
You don't think so?
No, I think Carmelo's a punk, dude.
Yeah, he is.
He's got an attitude, and he's going into self-destruct mode right now. So
Mhm.
I'm telling you right now, just stay away from this guy.
All right, yeah, because sometimes some of the big stars, try and play Kobe pretty good, try and be aggressive. So that's the only reason why I kind of mentioned that. But Porzingis had a pretty good game last time out. Do you like him or no?
Uh nah, not really.
I don't like Randall against this though.
Mm-mm.
Usually he's a pretty good.
No, I think pretty tough matchup here for both of them.
Yeah.
If you want to take anybody as a punt here, maybe Brandon Bass, but I don't know. I think I'm staying away from both of these power forwards here tonight. But I'm sure you'll see one of them go off, but I just can't really call it.
Yeah, Brandon Bass. That's been my punt play, and you just told everyone. No, it's all good. But yeah, Brandon Bass has been pretty consistent. He faced Cleveland, pretty good defense. As we know, New York's pretty good against power forwards. So we'll see how much do they need him tonight. So then you love Robin Lopez. I like him too. He's been hot, and his price is still $5,900. Price has not caught up to him yet, so definitely take him. I think he'll be really popular tonight. So, I don't see anyone else I really care for. No, I don't see anyone else. So, yeah, that was pretty quick. I guess we can just get into our lineups here.
Yeah, I think just like the other night on a 4-game slate,
Just gonna do one
probably
lineup.
just do one here. Let's not put too much on ourselves.
Mm-mm. All right, you got the honors as usual.
All right. Just to start out here, I guess I will go with a guy I was liking here, Jeff Teague.
Yep.
And then guess I'll drop it down to Bayless.
All right.
I really like Middleton.
Yeah, really good matchup.
Yeah. And then want to try to fit in Clarkson, but I mean, it's going to get expensive here really quickly. So
Clarkson, all right.
Out of all those guys, I'm going to go with George probably.
All right.
And then I guess I have to go with Bazemore.
Daddy's Young, Parker, Bass.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of how it's going to work out here because I'm going to put Boogie in here.
So. I'll just put them in there. You got 5,400 each.
Yeah. Some tough decisions to make here, honestly.
While he is doing this, guys, if you guys have any questions, we like to do that once in a while. We are, almost done here. So, like I said, if you guys have any questions, that little Google Hangouts thing should pop up. Just, type in your question, and we will get to you guys. So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go Thad Young and then Willie Cauley-Stein.
Ooh. There you go.
Yeah, we didn't really. I mean, that's the only guy I can really fit in there.
Mm-hmm.
So, obviously, it's going to take some more work, and we're going to have to go do some research here and figure out everything and see how we're going to fit all these guys in that we want to put.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's just a reminder: the lineup are earlier than usual, 6 o'clock Eastern time. So just keep that in mind. So. All right, I'm gonna do mine. Do Russell and let's do Bayless here. Um, Middleton. I'm gonna take a chance. It's probably a GPP here. Um,
It's just one of those nights. It's all the same.
yep.
Just depending, it's got varying levels of risk, basically.
Yeah, it definitely does. Yeah, I'm gonna do something like that. I just put in really quick, $700 left over. But I got Russell, Bayless, Middleton, Sasha, Paul George, Hayward, Thaddeus Young, Parker, and Monroe. Usually I don't play Parker two guys against each other. So, but that's kind of a little bit of a rough draft. So yeah, I think that's mostly it from there. Like I said, we only did one lineup each, just because there's not too much separation here. For the most part, our lineups are just gonna look the same until we do some research and everything like that. Gordon Hayward has, it says on Fantasy Labs, has best matchup of the night here against Sacramento, Clarkson, Anthony. So yeah, and then Bazemore's on there as well. So a little bit shorter than usual. Let's see. So yeah. I think that mostly does it. Not too much else to talk about. For the most part, it was a short podcast. Like I said, there's not much to talk about. So, you have any?
Short slate. So.
Yeah, not too much to talk about. Do you have any last words?
No, just good luck tomorrow.
Yep, definitely, guys. Good luck. 4-game slates are today. 4-game slates are pretty difficult, but we will all get through it. And as usual, if you have not checked out our Twitter or our premium page, go on over there and check it out. Like I said, on our premium page, we have been doing pretty good over there. So head on over there. Like I said, NBA, not much time left, so get on in there and get some money while you can. The link will be in the comment section below. So, all right, guys, if you have not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button for more awesome videos. If you do enjoy the video, please leave a like. We do appreciate it. So, all right, have a good Sunday and a good rest of the weekend.